Have you ever felt like you're not talented enough to achieve something big? Like success is only for the gifted? Well, think again. In his groundbreaking book, Hidden Potential, Adam Grant reveals a powerful truth. It's not talent that defines your future. It's how you grow, adapt, and persist. This video will unlock 6 powerful lessons from the book that will completely shift the way you see success and your own potential. If you've ever doubted yourself or felt stuck, this might be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Let's dive into the first game-changing idea. Point 1. Growth doesn't rely on talent, but on consistency and deliberate practice. Explanation. In Hidden Potential, Adam Grant flips the script on what we think leads to success. He argues that raw talent is overrated, and that true growth comes from consistency, dedication, and deliberate practice. Most people give up early, thinking they don't have it. But the truth? They just haven't trained long enough. Talent may give someone a head start, but it's the grinders, the people who keep showing up, who cross the finish line. Your potential isn't something fixed or predetermined. It's expandable. It grows with every challenge you take on. The key is not to wait for talent to appear, but to start where you are and build it. Example. Take Michael Jordan. Most people don't know he was cut from his high school basketball team. He didn't quit. He trained harder, played more, and refined his skills day in and day out. Or think about J.K. Rowling, who faced rejection after rejection before publishing Harry Potter. Neither were born legends. They built their greatness through relentless effort and belief. Their potential was hidden until they uncovered it through repeated action. These examples prove that the path to greatness is open to anyone willing to do the work. How to apply. Start by believing that improvement is possible regardless of where you are now. Set specific, realistic goals and commit to working on them consistently, even if it's just 30 minutes a day. Track your growth. Reflect on what works and what doesn't. Make practice intentional. Don't just repeat, but challenge yourself to go a step further each time. When you hit setbacks, use them as signals to adjust, not as reasons to quit. Surround yourself with people who value progress, not perfection. Tips. Schedule daily or weekly practice time and stick to it. Use a journal to track what you're learning and where you're improving. Take breaks, but never fully stop. Momentum matters. Seek feedback from people who are a few steps ahead of you. Watch your self-talk. Replace "I'm not good at this" with "I'm getting better every time." Treat effort like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Summary. Talent may give you a head start, but it's consistency and effort that determine how far you go. You don't need to be extraordinary to begin. You just need to begin to become extraordinary. Show up. Keep practicing. Grow daily. That's how your hidden potential becomes visible. Point 2. The power of your environment shapes your potential. Explanation. Adam Grant emphasizes that our environment plays a major role in shaping what we believe we can achieve. Supportive surroundings can elevate you, while toxic ones can shrink your potential. It's not just about who you are, but also about who's around you and what kind of energy they bring. Being in a space that encourages growth can fuel your confidence and determination. Sometimes, what's holding you back isn't inside you. It's where you're standing. Change your surroundings, and you can change your life. Example: think about a student who struggles in one school but thrives in another with a better teacher and positive peers, or someone working in a job that drains them, then moves to a team that values their input, and suddenly they shine. Environment can either be a cage or a launch pad. It changes how we see ourselves and what we believe is possible. Even subtle shifts, like who you follow online, can influence your mindset. When your surroundings challenge and support you, you grow faster. How to apply. Audit your surroundings. Who are you spending time with? What content are you consuming daily? Choose friends, mentors, and spaces that uplift, challenge, and support your growth. If your current environment limits you, take small steps to shift it. Online communities, new routines, even changing your workspace. Build a circle that fuels your ambition. Protect your energy from distractions and negativity. Tips: limit time with negative or overly critical people. Join groups or forums that share your goals. Declutter your physical and digital space. Create a mini growth zone at home. Books, tools, goals on the wall. Be intentional about what you let into your mind. Replace gossip with growth talk. Summary: you don't grow in isolation. Your environment either reinforces your limitations or expands your possibilities. Surround yourself with the kind of energy that reminds you who you're becoming, not who you were, because where you grow matters just as much as how you grow. Point 3. Progress comes from falling forward, not avoiding failure. Explanation: Adam Grant highlights that failure isn't the enemy of growth. It's actually one of its greatest allies. We often try to avoid mistakes, but in doing so, we avoid the lessons that help us grow. Real progress comes from falling, learning, adjusting, and moving forward. Every failure carries feedback. It tells you what needs to improve. It's not about avoiding failure, but about failing better. Each time. Mistakes are not the end. They are instructions for the next step. Example: Thomas Edison made over 1,000 attempts before inventing the light bulb. Each failure gave him data, direction, and clarity. He didn't see it as losing, he saw it as learning. Or consider Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx. She was taught to celebrate failure at the dinner table. This mindset gave her freedom to try, fail, and ultimately succeed. Turning fear of failure into curiosity is a superpower. How to apply. Start seeing failure as part of the process, not a reason to quit. When you make a mistake, pause and ask, what did this teach me? Write down lessons from every setback and use them to adjust your approach. Track improvement over time instead of perfection in the moment. Detach failure from identity. It's just feedback. Keep momentum even if it's messy. Tips: redefine failure as feedback. Keep a failure log to reflect and learn. Don't personalize mistakes. They don't define you. Reward effort and risk-taking, not just results. Talk about failures with people you trust. It normalizes the process. Reflect weekly on one thing you failed at and what you learned. Summary: the road to success is paved with setbacks, but each stumble can move you forward if you let it. Fail smart. Learn fast. Keep going, because your hidden potential is revealed most clearly in how you rise after you fall. Point 4. Character is more important than competence. Explanation. Grant argues that while skills and intelligence matter, character matters more in the long run. Traits like resilience, humility, integrity, and persistence shape how far you can really go. Skills can be taught, but character, is what helps you navigate challenges and pressure. It's the inner strength that pushes you when things get tough. You don't just need ability, you need values. Character creates lasting growth, not just short-term success. Example: consider two employees. One is highly skilled but arrogant. The other is average but dependable, honest, and willing to learn. Over time, the second one often surpasses the first. Why? Because people trust them. Their attitude attracts growth, support, and leadership. Character is your long-term advantage. How to apply. Work on your integrity. Be the kind of person others can trust and rely on. Practice humility. Stay open to feedback. Push through difficulty, even when no one's watching. Celebrate effort, not just outcomes. Let your values guide your actions, not your ego. Invest in who you are, not just what you do. Tips: practice honesty, even when it's hard. Reflect on how you react under stress. Read biographies of people with strong values. Apologize and grow when you mess up. Ask for feedback on your behavior, not just your work. Stay grounded. Success without character doesn't last. Summary: skills may get you noticed, but character keeps you growing. In the long run, who you are matters more than what you know. Build yourself from the inside out. That's where your real potential lies. Point 5. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Explanation: don't wait to feel ready. Action creates motivation, not the opposite. Grant explains that starting, even when unmotivated, builds momentum. Small steps trigger energy and drive. The more you move, the more you want to keep moving. Waiting kills progress. Doing fuels it. Example: think of going to the gym. You rarely feel like it at first, but once you start, your energy rises. Writers often feel stuck, but writing even a few words gets them going. Action unlocks potential. How to apply. Start with 5-minute tasks. Don't overthink, just begin. Set tiny wins to build momentum. Use the 2-minute rule. Start for just 2 minutes. Let progress fuel more progress. Tips: set low-entry tasks. Use timers to beat procrastination. Focus on starting, not finishing. Remove distractions. Track daily effort, not feelings. Summary: don't wait to feel ready. Start small, move fast. Action fuels motivation, and motivation reveals your potential. Point 6. Helping others helps you grow too. Explanation: Grant shows that teaching, mentoring, or supporting others accelerates your own learning. Giving boosts confidence and sharpens your skills. It also builds meaningful connections, vital for long-term success. Example: students who tutor others perform better themselves. Entrepreneurs who mentor others gain new clarity and ideas. Helping lifts both sides. How to apply. Share what you know. Support someone who's one step behind you. Teach to learn. Give without expecting. Tips: join communities where you can both learn and give. Answer questions. Offer feedback. Practice empathy. It strengthens leadership. Learn by explaining. Summary: helping others grows your knowledge, network, and confidence. Give to grow. Teach to master. Your potential expands when you lift others too. Conclusion: remember this: your potential isn't something you find. It's something you build. You're not limited by your past, your background, or what others think. You have what it takes to grow, evolve, and become someone you never imagined possible. Fall, learn, rise, repeat, because your hidden potential is waiting, and it's so much bigger than you think. If this video inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss powerful insights like this. Share this with someone who needs a push today. Let's grow together. See you in the next video.